Hello everyone, my name is Donato and welcome back to a Monday video. I'm recording this post 20-mile race today on Sunday the 1st of September. And the reason why I've left it till now to give you an update, because something wasn't right. You would have seen that video a couple of weeks ago. Something isn't right with my body and it wasn't right. So this video I'm going to go through what the issues are, how I'm managing it, how I'm dealing with it, and also some comments back on your comments, because I really did appreciate your feedback, and feel free to leave comments below. And as always, you know, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that alarm bell. So I'm just going to quickly go through what's been happening. So I'll go through what the issue was, what's been identified, and what treatments I've been having for it. Yes, I think the clue is in the word treatments. So for those of you who said that I was fatiguing after 90 minutes because of overtraining, that wasn't the issue. Not fueling up, no, that wasn't the issue. And none of you did say go and see certain types of professionals, and you're all spot on. I've been to see a chiropractor.
To the chiropractor!
And basically I went to see the chiropractor and I said there's something not quite right. I explained to him the issues, basically the what do you call it, the issues that I've been having, what I'm feeling. So we had a theory, and basically he went to my back and pressed on a couple of discs, and literally as soon as he touched those discs, it was excruciating pain. And basically two of the discs, if you do chiropractic or you know what your discs are, lower back, L2 and L3, I think it was L2 and L3 or L3 and L4, anyway, two discs ever so slightly impinging on a nerve, which then went all the way down my back through my buttocks, as Forrest Gump would say, and that's why I felt a pain in my knee. So that's basically that nerve would then insert into the knee, and that was causing me the pain. And my body, and I was explaining this to John and Dawn Broom, the two running brooms today, for some people they're able to push through it, but it causes other issues. For me, my body tends to almost automatically go into defense mode. So it would slow down rather than push and break something in my back, which is potentially what could have happened. It just slowed down. So I'd slow down to some ridiculously slow paces for me. And bearing in mind today I ran at 5-minute kilometre pace, 20 miles averaged. I'd be slowing down after about 90 minutes to 6-minute kilometres, 6.5-minute kilometres. Really, really slow, almost walking pace for me. But once it got down to the discs, and as chiropractors do, clunk, click, every trip, whatever, put it in place. That was last week. And then I went again, well, by the time you watch this, it was 2 weeks ago. And then I went to see him again, week just gone, to check it was in place. Last Sunday, I didn't do a long run. He said not to go beyond, let basically the bones settle, everything settle, and take it easy. So that's what I'd been doing. So I'd cut out all the long runs. So the past 2 weeks I've not done any long runs. I've done about up to 10k, 12k for about an hour, 10 minutes. Those would have been my long runs instead of 90 minutes, 2 hours or 3 hours. You know, I was due to do a 20-miler last weekend. I didn't. So as I said, I've left it to today. Today I did complete a 20-mile race. You'll see the race day video coming out later in the week, the South Cheshire Harriers 20-mile race. And as I mentioned, it was great to see John and Dawn Broom at that event, and hope you feel better, John. You know, these things happen, but for me it was tough. It was warm, humid. I think it was 18-20 degrees, but I stopped at every aid station. But I had an absolute fear of, would I actually not finish the race? Would I have to start walking? Some of those hills were pretty brutal, but I managed to, you know, slowly shuffle up them. I didn't walk up any. I did manage to shuffle at slow speeds up to the top. I did stop at all the aid stations, drunk water at all of them, bar the last one, which was about, I think it was 2 miles to go, and I thought, no, I'm pushing. So I was able to push hard in the last section, and that was the encouragement. So whilst I feel at the time I felt a bit dispirited, disheartened that I don't think I'll be able to get that sub 3 at Berlin, just purely from lack of training, lack of fitness, endurance fitness. but I always like to remain optimistic, and you never know. And for me, I'm still going to hold fire until the morning of the race. During the race, I don't know. I really don't know. Based on the stats, it doesn't look likely at all, which is quite sad really for me, because I was on for that. But there's been too much through the summer. Whilst I didn't get injured like last year, there's been too many niggles that I've been having to manage. And as I say, that back was sort of like the last issue. That took me out. It was 4 weeks. I thought I was being fatigued from the races, because we tend to think, oh, I'm just fatigued from the races. That's why I was getting tired. That's what I thought. And a number of you thought that as well, that I'm overtraining. No, basically something would have happened about 5 weeks ago where I must have lifted something, and it literally just knocked the back out ever so slightly, because there's a lot of nerves. I do get now and again a bit of impingement in my lower back, sciatica. I've had sciatica as well, so there's a lot going on down there, as they say. And it was just one of these things. Disappointing, but at the same way, I think it is very encouraging. And for you guys commenting and sharing your love and positivity on here really is an uplift for me, and I really do appreciate it. And all that remains for me now is basically, having completed that 20 miler, the bonus was I won my age category. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. I was just running my own race, as I say, first 10 miles relatively easy endurance effort, and then kicking on the second 10, although there were sections where the downhills felt tougher than the uphills. You know, my knees and everything was sort of going, what are you doing to me? Because it's just not used to running those distances at all. But it feels good now. I feel like recovered. I do feel a bit stiff. I have got a massage booked for tomorrow. And I say I'll see the chiropractor again on the Tuesday, and fingers crossed everything is still in place and feeling okay. So it's a case of monitoring it and managing it over the next few weeks. So done the 20 miler today. Next Sunday is the Great North Run, where I'll be pacing 1:45, and then the week after is the Worcester City Run half marathon, and I'll be pacing 1:45 there as well. Following week, no event, and then week after, Berlin Marathon. Can't wait, and I'm sure you guys can't wait either. So I'm absolutely busting for the Great North Run. Fingers crossed, everything will be fine. I'll have my big flag, 1:45. I'll be in the Orange Wave area. That's where I've been instructed to go. So if any of you are aiming around that time or in the Orange Wave, keep an eye out for me. You can't miss me seeing a big Solgar flag up above me saying 1:45. There are, I think, 3 1:45 paces, and there's 3 paces at all the times. So there's a lot of us spread out, because I think there's over 60,000 runners. So you're going to need a lot of paces. I am absolutely thrilled, and feel an absolute honour to be there as an official pacer. So I look forward to seeing you all next week, and keep an eye out for the South Cheshire Harriers 20 mile race vlog. I don't know what it looks like, because I've recorded this before I've actually seen the footage, so hopefully it's all okay. And as always, thank you all so much for your constant support and love. And yes, thumbs up, subscribe, hit that alarm bell, give yourself an award for staying to the very end, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Love you all. Peace out. Bye bye. Here we go, go, go. Yes, South Cheshire Harriers 20 miler.